What up guys, welcome back. Digital Slang back with another video. Today we're talking to TWS Pro Matte Black Editions. These are only 40 bucks on AliExpress. I will drop the link below. These are going to be very similar to the Black Noir joints I dropped a video on the other day. And I did like them. You know, if it wasn't for the price and for the company itself and their shipping problems and their customer service problems, they would have been a good pair to pick up. These are going to be very similar, but these will have the chrome ring on the bottom is going to be an exact match of the real deal. So even on the black pair, we're getting that real chrome ring on the bottom, and for 40 bucks, these are going to be a good pickup. So again, I'll drop the link below. Check them out. The box itself, you can see it's a white box with the embossed picture on the front. No other logos or anything on the sides. And on the back, we do have a picture of the pods. Of course, this is the white, but these are the black pair. So if we open it up, we'll jump right in. Of course, in here we're going to have the user's manual, and here are the pods themselves. And also in here we do have a white lightning connector, and we do get some extra silicone tips. Now these are going to be black silicone tips, so we do get the extra tips with the original packaging, just like the real deal. And again, these are going to be extra black silicone tips, so pretty cool. Put all this stuff to the side and we'll just start the testing. We'll open these up and take a look. Take off the plastic. These got some good weight to it. These do support wireless charging. Battery life on here is going to be about 3.5 hours, depending on the volume you are listening to content to. So just be aware of that. And again, I'm not going to talk too much about the matte black color. You guys know that I love it and it is my favorite color. All right, guys, we take our first look at the buds and the case. We do have our LED light here on the front, the port on the bottom, of course, a lightning connector to charge, and the hinge and the button. Now the hinge on the back of the Black Noir was the same coating as the matte black finish, and I like that a lot. I actually think I prefer that a little more than the regular metallic hinge, but we do get that on these, and this does not have the reverse lid, so no reverse lid on these, but it is what it is. If we take these out, you can see, wow, that's interesting. You would think, check this out, you would think that since we have the real chrome ring around the bottom, you would think they would color that in black, but they left it white. That's very interesting, different. I did not expect that. And let's check out the stem. And of course, we still have the stem on here, but very interesting that they left the bottom of the stem white. I did not expect that. So very different, but it is what it is. We're going to run through all the testing, see how they sound, see how they stand up. So let's put them back in and we'll connect them and we'll start the testing. Again, I am running the latest version of the beta on here. So let's see if we get that animation. It pops up, we hit connect, we hold the button on the back, and of course we're going to get the real animation. Just on most of the clones, we can do that. I've only ran into like one pair that I didn't get the animation, and I think that was because of the beta. So as far as the animation and the pop-up windows, most of these things are legit and they work very well. Now putting them in my ear, I do get that real sound that you get from the real ones. So we're all connected and we'll check it out. I have Control Center open on my phone, so let's just take a look. If we click on here, if we hold down, we're going to get the transparency off and the noise cancellation. And of course, that is not going to be real. It's not going to work. But the fact that we do get that in the Control Center is very cool. And if we go into settings and we go into Bluetooth and it says AirPods Pro, we hit on the info button and we go in and we have the real interface where you can go in and you can rename them. You can turn transparency on, noise cancellation on. Of course, again, that's not going to work. But you can change your left and your right to activate Siri or leave it on whatever the default setting is. And your ear tip fit test. Now on the Black Noir version, it did give you a fit test. So let's see if these things do the same. We're going to get that music to play. Same music plays on all of the clones. And we do get the ear tip fit test results. And it does say good seal. So interesting. And of course, you could turn automatic ear detection on or off. This is supposed to work as well. And your mic, leave it on default for the mic setting. I talk about that all the time. And if we go into Find My, you can see that it does come up. So GPS does work, rename, remap, all of that stuff does work on here. But let's go back in. We're gonna play some music and see how they sound. Sound quality on these things, it's interesting. It's very airy, and I feel like there's more highs than there is bass. And for me, I prefer bass, but you might like highs better. I think the highs stand out a little bit more on here, and the bass and your mids are kind of a little bit in the background. But it's clear, it does sound clear. Overall, it's not a bad sound, but I think the highs stand out a little bit on this pair. But let's just continue the testing. We're gonna do a mic test really quick. Check out the mic. All right, guys, mic test. These are the TWS Pro Matte Black Editions. Let me know how the mic sounds. I'm hoping they sound pretty good. Next test, we are going to check the video latency, see if there's any delay between audio and video. So we're going to play a YouTube video. That's where most of the delay will come from, especially on iPhones. So we'll just play video. Definitely some delay between audio and video. We're going to try it again. This time we're going to go into Netflix and see if it's just, again, the clones with iOS devices and iPhones. So we'll play Netflix. So no delay in Netflix, even on an iPhone. And again, for whatever reason, the clones and iOS devices and YouTube, they don't play nice together, but it is what it is. So let's talk about the pros and the cons really quick before we continue the testing. We do have rename, remap, GPS, and wireless charging, real battery percentages, and we do get the chrome rings on the bottom that are a one-to-one of the real thing. The only thing that I'm not sure how I feel about is that they left the bottom of the pod white and didn't change that black as well. I think it would have looked cool with the black bottom tip with the chrome ring around it. It would have looked a little better than it does, but it is what it is. We're paying 39 bucks for this pair, and that's why I'm able to, I guess, put up with some of the faults of these things because of what price we're getting them for. So keep that in mind. It's better than spending 100 bucks like the Black Noir version. But let's continue the testing. We will do in-ear detection, see if that works. We're going to play some music. Take it out. It does pause. Put it back in. We get that little sound. Starts playing. Left side. It does pause right away. Starts playing music again. So in-ear detection does work. Now we will try the touch controls. But first what I want to do, I'm going to go back into Bluetooth settings and I'm going to shut off in-ear detection and see if that works. So now we'll go back and we'll play some music. Take it out. Still playing. And they don't disconnect. So the in-ear detection button in the menu does actually work. So really cool. So touch controls, the way they work on here: 2 taps, play and pause, 3 taps, go to the next track. And of course your voice assistant you can activate if you touch and hold. We're gonna run through it really quick because most of these have the same touch controls. So if we hit play, 2 taps, pauses, 2 taps again. It does play. Now we're gonna do 3 taps, it'll go to the next track. Next track, hit it again. Next track. One more time. Next track. Now we're going to activate the voice assistant. What up, Siri? So the TWS Pro Matte Black Edition, guys, I'll leave the link below. AliExpress, 39 bucks. Now, real quick, let's just go over rename, remap, GPS. All that stuff does work. The interface in here does work, and a lot of the buttons in the interface work as well. You can turn in-ear detection on and off. Your fit test does actually work, and you do get the ring around the bottom. I just think it's weird that they left that white. I do wish that was black on the bottom. Maybe we'll get to it, maybe we won't. Maybe that's just how it is, but we'll see as we move along. But overall, they're not bad. Again, wireless charging, Bluetooth 5.0, battery life about 3.5 hours, depending on how loud you are listening to content too. You can listen to one at a time as well. Some of the downside is you're gonna have that latency when you're watching YouTube videos, and that's like a lot of the clones for whatever reason, iOS and a lot of these clones don't play very well together. A lot of times you can fast forward, skip it, and it'll catch up. I couldn't get it to catch up on here, but when I was watching Netflix or anything else, it was fine. There was no delay between audio and video. So overall, not that bad. Again, I'll leave the link below, AliExpress. And that's it. We'll be back with more videos soon, guys. Hopefully, YouTube will get me my damn channel back. But for now, we're going to stay here, and it's time to upload some new stuff. So stay tuned. I'll be back soon with more videos. So enjoy your day. Peace.